De La Rama. First play is a post-up for JDR. Wala pa rin. And Gabat. No, he's just a hustler.
That's a good cleanup job para dito kay Polo Gabat. But I think that was the third time na nag-in and out yung tira ni De La Rama. So, yun talaga yung naging storya ng laro ni De La Rama for this game. Talagang struggle lang.
Recto. And that's a foul away from the ball. It's on Igliane. Talagang tinanggap ni Concepcion lahat ng mga bangga ng rookie.
Well, he's one of those guys from the Mapua squad na kayang i-contain itong si De La Rama. Kasi I think mas mahaba siya dito kay De La Rama. And kaya rin naman niyang saluhin yung mga bangga.
Gabat. Oh, Concepcion with a denial.
What a way for Concepcion to challenge that shot. He just went straight up. Kaya walang foul doon. Pero nakuha niya yung block against Polo Gabat.
Two hands. Yam Concepcion. Nepasena stepping back for three. Bitin. Recto. Binigay dito kay Igliane. Igliane looking for a friend. Cuenco to Igliane. Cuenco has to shoot. That's an air ball, and now we get a courtside update from Bianca Tagarda.
Anton and Renzo inside the dugout of the Golden Stags during halftime. The atmosphere was quiet but tenseful as Coach Rob Labagala expresses his frustrations to the players with their lack of awareness on court. Ika nga niya, yung awareness natin nawawala. Sino ngayon ang aasahan ko? Sino ang mag-i-step up sa inyo? Following him, Coach Melo Navarro also challenged the team saying, masyado tayong malambot. Kung gusto natin maglaro, ipakita natin. Parehong coaches emphasizes that they need to have this sense of urgency and accountability, reminding them na kung gusto nilang manalo, they need to man up on court. Anton and Renzo?
Yeah, we can't put it any better than that. The coaching staff of San Sebastian just saying it like it is.
Well, I think yung awareness na sinasabi natin ni Coach Rob Labagala is the backdoors na nangyari during that first half. I think itong Mapua had 3 to 4 backdoor plays na nakuha na convert nila into points.
Yeah, it was like stealing. Yung ginawa ng Mapua doon. Escamis makes his move. Escamis was fouled. And he will head to the line for the bonus.
And this is what's scary for the opposing team. Every time you play Mapua Cardinals, talagang nasi-spread out yung score. Pero when Clint Escamis feels like he needs to score already, magagawa niya kahit ilang guys yung i-defend mo sa kanya.
Escamis completes the three-point play. And he now has 8 points for the Cardinals. De La Rama. Oh, good patience by JDR finally breaks the ice.
And that's the way for De La Rama. Talagang hindi niya makukuha sa sa palakasan itong Mapua kasi malalakas din ang pangangatawan ng mga binabatong defenders sa kanya. So kailangan niyang maging patient and talagang utakan yung mga defenders.
And Renzo, that was the first shot made by JDR after 9 misses. De La Rama. Gabat. I think Mapua wants to review this.
Well, there were like 2 or 3 Mapua guys when it happened. So I think alam nila, sure sila.
Mapua Cardinals will roll for the coaches challenge.
Oh, may point sila.
I think they're right.
Tumama sa ulo ni Polo.
It was a clean block for, I think it was Igliane or Recto. Tapos tumama sa ulo ni Gabat.
That was a header in football. So yes, the referees correct themselves and no protest.
Challenge is successful.
No protest from San Sebastian. They knew it was the right call.
But you have to commend Recto for containing yung attack ni Dalarama doon. Kasi nagigigil na si JDR na makakuha ng back-to-back baskets. Pero nandun lang siya, disiplinado.
Escamis. Concepcion, back to Escamis. Igliane, Cuenco. Clint for three. Too strong. Concepcion trying to save it to JC. Intercepted by Nepasena. JDR for three. There you go. 5 straight points from Junior Delarama.
And we'll see kung anong magiging adjustment ng Mapua now na nakukuha na ni Delarama yung mga puntos niya.
Escamis. Double team. Cuenco. Lumanag with the board.
That's back-to-back stops for the Golden Stags.
JDR for three. Escamis with the rebound. Concepcion. Igliane. Back out to Clint. Clear out. Double team comes. Lob pass. Oh, masyadong mataas. That's the second time we've seen that clear out and a guy going backdoor. Kanina kay Sapasap, sa pagkakataon na yon kay Escamis naman, but the pass was too high. We have a timeout. Let's take a look at this. Mag-hesitate pa si Juniel dito eh. Oh wait, was he stepping on the line? Yes, he was. The referees reviewed it. Nakaapak sa linya si Juniel.
And that's just very unfortunate for Delarama. Yung nakahihintay niya ng mga baskets. And that was
Sayang, ano?
supposed to be his first three-pointer.
Sayang ano, imbis na tumingin siya dun sa bench, sana tumingin na lang siya sa linya.
He had all the time to check kung nakatabak ba siya or
Sa replay na yun, parang ang tagal niya nakatingin sa bench eh. So JDR will settle for a two. Gabat. Gabat gets it back. Gabat to Lumana. Lumana. Gabat. Nepasena. Quick release by Castor and Concepcion with a board.
and even the rebounds of JDR talagang kino-cover ng Mapua, no? You can see Yam Concepcion after that after Castor took that shot, nakatingin agad si Delarama, binocks out agad.
Sa pass up. Oh, another foul away from the ball.
Well, I really like this combination of Sapasap and Lazarte for the Mapua Cardinals kasi itong dalawang mama na to, puro hustle ang dala eh. Positive energy, puro hustle, and talagang nag-work for them eh. Kasi on defense, kaya dumepensa ng big man itong mga to. And on offense, kaya rin nilang umatake.
Concepcion. Binigay dito kay Igliane. Igliane. Clint. Escamis steps back. Escamis short. battle for the loose ball, and the referees looking at each other to decide kung saan pupunta ang possession, and they say it will stay with Mapua.
Well, that time nag-switch kasi itong si Nepasena kay Clint Escamis sa labas, so walang rebounder yung Golden Stags dun sa ilalim.
Lazarte to sa pasap. It's that same play that Mapua ran, the clear out for EJ, bago natapos yung second quarter.
Well, the only legit big for Mapua this time kasi is itong si Igliani. And na-recognize nila na merong dalawang big man itong Golden Stags. Kaya pwedeng-pwede nilang atakin yan through sa pass-up.
Nitura nagpapalik sa ating laro. Comes in for Yam Concepcion.
And one more thing about Mapua, I've known Coach Randy since I started playing in the NCAA. And yan talaga yung isa sa mga sa mga personality niya. Talagang hinahanap niya yung mismatch on defense. Tapos aatakihin niya talaga.
Sebastian De La Rama. Risho grabs his own miss. Christian Risho with the basket.
That was a great block by Nitura on Christian Risho. But what about Christian Risho not giving up on that play?
Nitura. Nitura. Too strong. And Napasena comes up with a board. Wow, back to Napasena. Mauricio. Quahao for three. Ian Quahao.
And that's a play they've been running ever since. That skip pass to the big and yung hammer, yung grenade na handoff to a shooter and Ian Quahao.
Sa pasap. Sa pasap. Sayang. Coach Randy Alcantara calls a timeout. Cyril Gonzalez and Rex de los Reyes will return on the other side of this break. Christian Rizzo grabs his own miss and scores on the putback. At eto naman, Dugong Quahao.
And that was the grenade action I was talking about. Yung skip pass kasi na yun to Christian Rizzo. Yung defense kasi nag-move na papunta dun sa strong side eh. And that skip pass, may konting separation pa dun sa defense kaya butas na butas dun sa handoff kay Ian Quahao.
Play resumes with 2 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in the third. De Los Reyes trying to seal Castor. And the steal by Lumanag. Lumanag to Quahao, back to Lumanag, fakes, and drops it off to Rizzo for the easy deuce.
And that was a better help defense coming from Lumanag. Yung ginagawa kasi nila kanina, nagdo-double team sila right away. But that time, inantay lang ni Lumanag dun sa driving lane na itong si Sapasap. Kaya nakuha niya yung bola.
Gonzalez. Sa pasap, binigay dito kay Nitura. Gonzalez. Oh, wild pass. And the pass was too high even for the 6'8" De Los Reyes.
You have to give credit to Castor. That was a good blitz against Gonzalez. Kaya hindi natansya ni Gonzalez yung pasa na yun. And Gonzalez is a great passer as well. So, imagine mo kung ano yung defense na ginawa ni Castor
2
doon.
minutes.
Nitura with a steal. Cyril Gonzalez. What a finish by Cyril Gonzalez.
And what a way for Gonzalez to get that turnover.
And over on the other side, JDR gets a bucket. Back and forth basketball here in the third.
And JDR needs a lot of that for them to be able to catch up in this game.
Gonzalez. Sabasab with a deep seal. Risho with a spin. Risho with a finish. And Renzo Mapua is getting a little bit careless here in the third.
Well, it was Lumanag again who made that turnover possible. He was the one who forced that. He was the one who got the ball and quick outlet to Risho. What a way for Risho to finish that layup on the break. It was against Gonzalez, who was a lot smaller and a great defender.
Nitura to De Los Reyes. And look at this move right here. Cyril Gonzalez taking off for the lay. Yung mga galaw ni De La Rama, simple lang eh. Pero effective. $59.7. That is the time remaining in the third. The Mapua Cardinals looking to win 3 straight games for the first time here in season 101.
But so far, the third quarter, itong San Sebastian has outscored itong entire Mapua, 17-18.
De Los Reyes, no foul called. A lot of contact there in Nitura. Oh, that's a good stop right there by Dima Onahan.
They've been playing great defense so far in the third quarter, except that fast break layup by Gonzalez. Pero halos lahat ng possession doon stop.
Ang tigas din itong si Dima Onahan. Wow. Quick trigger. Short. Gonzalez. Space. Andre Lumanag. The Mapua lead is down to 5.
So that was a smart move by Lumanag. He knows itong si Nitura can block his shot kapag lumayo siya. But that time, nag-create siya ng separation for that layup.
Oh, wow. A poor third quarter by the Mapua Cardinals. San Sebastian going on a rampage. And that 19-point lead by the Cardinals has been chopped down to just 5 as we enter the fourth. It was a sloppy third period for the Mapua Cardinals. Parang nag-relax masyado. And San Sebastian, that's a team you don't want to get complacent against because They're very dangerous.
Well, that's the right word for Mapua. Sloppy talaga sila ng third quarter kasi during the halftime, they only have 6 turnovers but they doubled that number sa third quarter alone. They already have 12 in total right now.
Somebody has to remind Mapua that San Sebastian beat Letran and Perpetual. So they're capable of scoring upset wins. Escames on a fadeaway.
That was just a tough shot para dito kay Clint Escames. Hindi madali yung fadeaway na yun, especially against a much bigger guy.
Escames going in his bag. Fadeaway. Escames running point. Escames pulls up.
And it's very interesting for San Sebastian that they just keep switching on Escam.
From way out. Lumana tried to bounce it off Escames, and Escames completes the interception.
And for a great team like Mapua, hindi mo talaga sila pwede bigyan ng maraming chance na makascore.
Lumana. For a quick trigger. Recto couldn't hold on to it. Kick the ankles of Nitura. Just could not finish. That was nasty.
Still,
let's watch it again. Nadulas. Cuenco. Recto on the move. Recto one-handed floater. And Delarama comes up with a rebound. Delarama creating space. Blocked by Netura. There have been a lot of solid blocks in this game. All right, pasa muna natin kay Bianca Tagarda.
Anton and Renzo, during the first half, you noticed Clint Escames for his unorthodox free throw routine, and luckily nung halftime ay nakasalubong ko nga siya and has him in a form that he's more comfortable with. Mas sure ball daw kasi kapag mas komportable siya taking that shot. Bukod pa dyan, isa raw kasi ang free throw line sa mga areas to improve ng kanilang team in their past games and learning from their mistakes. Clint made personal adjustments to make every free throw count. But going back to the ball game, quick update from the sidelines as the Cardinals head into the last 10 minutes. They told themselves during the huddle na depensa muna tayo, serving as a wake-up call for them as well. Anton and Renzo?
Well, thank you, Bianca. We appreciate you asking Clint that question without us asking you to do it. So, you know, nothing special. Yeah, just something that, you know, he wants to just align his shoulder with his shot.
and yung mindset niya nga for doing that is, yun kasi yung isa daw sa mga area ng team niya na kailangan improve. So, that's your MVP for you. That's your main guy for you. Still trying to do other things to help out yung buong team niya.
Hindi, kasi kung titignan natin, kung maglalagay ka ng green screen, like right now, imagine a green screen behind Clint, tapos papanoorin mo when he releases the ball on the third dribble, parang ganun din yung tira niya in an actual live play.
Oo, kaya nga sabi ko kanina, diba, parang siguro pinapareho niya lang talaga dun sa mga jump shots niya para hindi mag-iba yung buwelo.
Well, like you said, Renzo, ang pinaka-importante dyan, pumapasok ang bola. And Clint today, 6 out of 7 from the free throw line. 78.1% for the season. There you go, look. Watch the third dribble. Naka-slow-mo yan. It's faster in real time.
And I think it's the rhythm, yung buwelo niya from his feet papunta doon sa shoulder niya.
De La Rama. Ventura with a block. Concepcion all the way.
And that's what happens if you commit a turnover or if you miss a shot against Mapua. Meron agad mga Concepcion na tumatakbo dyan.
Castor to De La Rama. De La Rama on the fadeaway. Cuenco with a rebound. Escamis gives it to Concepcion. Ventura to Cuenco. Cuenco to Recto. Recto fouled by JDR.
Well, that's a great action for Mapua. Talagang they shared the ball really well. Sinantay talaga nila na ma-open kung sino yung may iwan ng San Sebastian.
The Mapua is most dangerous on the open court. And you have to be ready to sprint back, especially if you're the safety. Escamis wants this. Escamis on a leaner. Oh, wild pass. And that was just a wild pass by De La Rama.
Well, we have to commend etong si Cuenco for still trying to recover on that play kasi masyado nang malayo si Cuajao. And you're right, that was a wild pass by De La Rama pero good intention sana. But you have to commend Cuenco na hindi nag-give up dun sa play na yun.
Escamis aggressive. Escamis missing. Lumanag. San Sebastian trying to get back in the game. They're down by 13. Bumaba na ito sa 5. Oh! Lumanag loses Escamis and drains the jumper. Big basket for Andre Lumanag.
Well, Lumanag has been big for the Golden Stags. He was the one responsible for those turnovers of the Mapua Cardinals in the third quarter, and now he's scoring against Clint Escamis.
Escamis, stop and go, double team. Oh, dangerous pass. Lumanag. JDR. Castor. And Neil Castor right on the money. Johnny on the spot. And he cuts the lead to 9. Look at this move right here. Letting everybody know that he's not just a defensive stopper. May opensa din to, si Andre Lumanag.
And Clint Escamis is a great defender, a very pesky one. But Lumanag was able to create a separation, breaking the ankle of Clint Escamis for that jumper.
Yeah, he almost made Escamis touch the hardwood. As the Gen Z basketball fans say, touch earth. Yung may mga terms na ngayon eh. Touch earth.
Madami na, no? Madami. Talagang iiwasan mo na lang na ma-involve ka sa mga ganong play.
Yun na nga eh. You don't want to live in infamy online forever. The internet remembers, sabi nga nila. Recto. Ventura. Recto. Cuenco. Oh! Castor and Cuenco diving for that loose ball.
Well, the initial tap was good, pero nanggigil tumigil si Castor eh. He went for that dive and nandun sa harap itong si Cuenco. And this is gonna be an interesting stretch for both teams, no? Pinagpahinga si Clint Escamis, so wala yung main guy ng Mapua. So interesting for San Sebastian kung paano nila ma-maximize yung oras na yun, and interesting for Mapua kung sino magsa-step up sa kanila offensively.
So because San Sebastian is in the penalty, Renzo, this is going to be 2 free throws for Cyrus Cuenco.
And this is big for San Sebastian kasi nakita naman natin kung gaano ka-physical itong laro na to eh. And yung pagka-penalty nila early in the fourth quarter, hindi yun makakatulong for them.
(62-51). De La Rama. Gabat. San Sebastian's got to make a move. Time is not on their side. Oh! Nepasena. Under goal stab was too strong, but Castor was there for the putback. Eto na. Down to single digits, Renzo.
Well, I love the activity of Castor. Really chasing for that ball every time na mayroong titira. And you're right, down by 9 with 4 minutes left. Kayang-kaya pa to for San Sebastian.
They've got to get a stop here. Nitura for 3. And San Sebastian gets the stop.
And I think Nitura is one of those guys na hayaan, ibibigay talaga nila yung 3-pointer.
Look at that. 3 gold shirts going up to challenge Nepasena. JDR to Nepasena. Gabat. Castor. De La Rama. De La Rama for 3. Oh! Juniel De La Rama. The lead is down to 6.
Well, for a moment there, I thought hindi niya alam na paubos na yung shot clock. There was only 2 seconds left before that shot.
Renzo, parang napanood na natin to ah. Juniel De La Rama hitting big shots against the higher ranked team, San Sebastian, with a steal. Oh boy. Juniel De La Rama, this rookie is fearless.
But what about Lumanag, Anton? That was another turnover forced by Lumanag.
Iba talaga yung effort nitong batang to sa depensa. Castor, JDR pops out. Nakadikit na si Yam. Now the switch comes. Recto is on him. De La Rama for 3. And it is Mapua basketball, but Cuenco is down. That would have been a huge shot by De La Rama. That would have cut the lead down to 3. And now as De La Rama goes for the rebound, oh, swiping the nose of Cyrus Cuenco. Now the referees didn't blow the whistle, so I don't know if that can be a foul. Oh, he's bleeding. Cyrus Cuenco is bleeding.
Well, this is gonna be a big call for the officials. Kasi tama kayo, wala silang initial na tawag, but they're gonna review this, so this is gonna be big.
San Sebastian is in the penalty. So anytime that they foul, that's going to be 2 free throws for the Mapuans. And the Cardinals, if they keep going back to the free throw line, they can bury the Stags that way with uncontested free throws.
You're right, and it's gonna be even more, even harder for San Sebastian to stop the offense of Mapua kasi nakita natin kung gaano sila kaganda mag-execute eh. But now that they're in the penalty, hindi na sila pwedeng pumisikal ng sobra.
Hindi pa tumatayo si Cyrus from that spot. He's being attended to right now by the emergency medical staff. Malakas yung swipe pataas ni Juniel at sumakto sa ilong ni Cyrus. A good job to the medical staff here for quickly attending to Cyrus and for the referees as well for stopping the play para maasikaso itong dumudugong ilong ni Cyrus.
But that was the right call for the referees to stop the play kasi bola na talaga ng Mapua eh. So, I just hope okay lang itong si Cuenco. Kasi napakaganda rin ang nilalaro niya for Mapua eh.
And there is no championship without Cyrus Cuenco. Here's another angle.
Well, the thing is, the ball is right in front of Cuenco's face. So it's really close eh. Like, hindi mo alam kung ano ba yung hinabol ni JDR.
So, Cyrus Cuenco still being attended to, but he has to be taken out of the game now. Sabasa back on the floor. Recto is in there along with Escames, Igliane, and Concepcion. San Sebastian needs another stop. Recto makes his move. Sabasa for three. And Concepcion gets an offensive rebound. Concepcion, binombak. Concepcion, nabitawan. Recto, sobra. Sapasap. And Sapasap steps on the sideline.
That was a wild shot by Concepcion, but yung energy talaga ng Mapua eh. And even Baste, yung try nila na masecure yung bola. But that was Lumanag again against Sapasap, securing that possession.
What a warrior. Cyrus Cuenco, bloody nose and all, is back on the floor for Mapua. Crucial possession here. Lumanag. Castor. JDR in the corner. Lumanag makes his move. Castor fakes, fires, in and out. Nepasena with the offensive rebound. Castor, back to Nepasena. Long ball. Lumanag, offensive rebound. Lumanag with the basket. Oh my! The Mapua lead has dissipated.
How about Lumanag getting that offensive rebound? And there were 3 Mapua guys inside that paint, but still able to get that layup to go.
Cuenco for 3. Kill shot. Cyrus Cuenco with a bloody nose drains a triple. Gaban is not giving up.
What a big 3 by Cuenco, but what about the answer of Polo Gaban?
It's going to be a wild finish. Under a minute to play. Escames managing the clock. Igliane back to Escames. Escames crossover, pull up for 3. Too strong off the glass. Igliane saves it to Escames. Cuenco wisely pulls the ball back out. Sapasap. Concepcion. Cuenco. Cuenco. Wild shot. That would have blown the roof off of this place.
Timeout, San Sebastian Golden Stags.
And what about Andre Lumanag? What a game he has played. And Cyrus Cuenco, blood in his nose, drains a cold-blooded triple. San Sebastian has possession, 23.9 seconds remaining here in the fourth. It's going to be an interesting finish here. Coach Rob Labagala going deep into his coaching bag to try to draw up something to get them back in this game, get them to within striking distance. San Sebastian's got to go quick. Lumanag. Lumanag. Wow! Andre Lumanag. It's a one-possession game.
That was a broken play, and that's a very tough shot for Lumanag. That was a step-through floater just inside the three-point line. What about this guy?
That was definitely not in my bingo cards. An Andre Lumanag step through. Look at how far out Lumanag is. Oh, but this was the inbound pass to Cyrus Cuenco. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That might be San Sebastian basketball. At least on that initial replay, kailangan pag-aralan to na mabuti. Renzo, look, that's... I don't know how to explain this.
Two guys going to Polo Gabat. Kaya napilitan siya mag-step through, but that's just a tough shot.
Yeah, his right foot was beyond the three-point line. Lumanag today, this is a career high, 11 points for Andre Lumanag. And it's San Sebastian basketball. Oh my goodness. San Sebastian just won't quit. They were down by as many as 19.
Seconds.
16 seconds remaining. Gabat, Lumanag, Castor, Nepasena, and De La Rama on the floor. Golden Stacks down by 3. De La Rama for the die. Junior De La Rama has done it again.
Mapua Cardinals.
Oh my goodness. JDR. Wait. Did he step on the line?
They're gonna review this because that's very close, but what about JDR? He's been struggling almost the entire game.
Ooh. Ooh.
That's very close.
All right, so that's one angle. Here's another angle. Escamis going for the steal. JDR steps back. Ooh! All right, here's a third angle. Oh!
I think it was behind the line. I think that's a three-pointer.
I'm looking at the officials right now.
And I'm just glad I'm not one of them.
Ooh!
Well, I thought the Golden Stags was gonna go to Andre Lumanag. But what about JDR?
Juniel De La Rama today, depending on whether that was gonna be, or depending on whether that's going to be a 2 or a 3, right now he's at 13 points. Alright, ito na yung pinakamalapit na angle natin. So what happens if the shoe is like nakadikit lang sa linya? Yung parang yung tiles, pag dinikit mo yung tiles.
But what if the shoe is merong konting pataas dun sa dulo? Like most shoes. This is gonna be a very hard goal for the officials. That's close.
So let's review things here because there's a possible overtime brewing. San Sebastian has played in only one overtime, and that was the game that went into double overtime against LPU at the Mall of Asia Arena. Mapua played in one overtime, and that was a loss against Letran. Ito, the referees have their own angle. Sometimes, when the shoe bends, the toe part touches the line. But what if it's just right outside the line?
and that's tough.
It's been about almost 2 minutes, Renzo, of us trying to figure out kung paano ba yan. Well, one thing's for sure, maganda yung magiging momentum ng San Sebastian going into the play-in. Kung ano man ang mangyayari dito. Kasi malambot sila nung simula. Sobrang lamya. Sama ng gising. Second half, third quarter, they flip the switch and they turn things around.
Well, you're right. Now somehow this is like a character building game for them. As the referee declared that it was a 3 points overtime, but going back to San Sebastian, this is a big game for them. This is going to be a big confidence boost for them, especially coming into the play-in game.
So now, a chance to win the game for the Cardinals. 12.7 seconds left. 65 all. Escamis will throw the inbound pass. You've got Recto, Sapasak on the floor with him, along with Concepcion and Cuenco. Clint gets it to EJ. The game is in his hands. Will it be his time once again? Escamis, crossover for the win. It's off, and we will go to overtime.
At the end of regulation, we are tied at 65 all. We are
Coach
going
Randy
to
Alcantara
overtime.
and the Cardinals will have to play 5 extra minutes.